Hi Sagittarius, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Sagittarius tarot reading. Sagittarius, love tarot reading. Sagittarius, love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Sagittarius, love messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energy that is coming in, Sag. It's the Four of Cups and the Empress. Okay. Somebody has something to say to you that maybe you've been waiting to hear it for a while. It's somebody who has been holding back some kind of, well, I want to say an emotional truth, you know? As you can see, we have the Four of Cups here, the Moon in Cancer. And we also have the Empress, Taurus energy, also bringing in Libra by way of Venus. Venus, the planet of love. There's a lot of healing energy in the Empress. You know, a lot of Gaia energy, of course. Mother Earth. There is an energy around, like, not wanting to either not be talking, like if you're not talking, or to break some kind of silence should something be going on. Clearly here in this Four of Cups, you can see three cups. And that's around communication. Mercury in Cancer energy. Which could be in person, you know, could also be waiting for a message or, you know, social media, email, SMS. As I talk about at the Tarot Closet, you know, Mercury is really strongly connected to reading and writing. But how do you communicate with this person? And is it possible that you're seeing them? Can you? You know, would they be showing up for something? Are they already going to be there? Do you know? Because that's a high possibility. It's like walking over to you. And you can also see that two of the cups are kind of like isolated, you know, or together. Bringing in the Two of Cups. Venus in Cancer, the feelings that are still here. But there's also kind of like a focus on this one cup over here. It's like Ace of Cups energy. That's something maybe in the way of the relationship that you've been waiting for. For some of you, that could literally be marriage. That's definitely not going to be for everybody, but it's here. We could be looking at an apology being made. Because it's kind of like the Two of Cups over here. You know, the feelings and the love. There's one over here, and then here comes the fourth cup. It's like 2 and 2. Are we in the same place? I'm waiting. There is a timing energy around our Empress. Divine number, divine timing. But communication and growth. The Empress, of course, is the leader of all 12 zodiac signs. So can create and grow anything. Can even be around family energy, of course. So it could be that that some of you, that's what's going on. You know, had you built a life? Were you building it? Was it on the table? And that's going to mean different things to different people. This is a reading where we are going into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what you might need to know or don't see coming, what's on everybody's mind or somebody in particular. Is anyone making a move? Let's continue checking out the energy coming in, Sagittarius. Interesting. Yeah. So it is around feelings, but it's also around, obviously, the energy of the relationship. You know, something around the commitment. Obviously, it could be around next level. The moon is presenting to me, I'm feeling it in reverse. Pisces energy, also bringing in Cancer and Gemini. And that's clarity and truth being revealed. It's almost like what's taking them so long. It's here with the Page of Pentacles. It's also kind of coming in reverse for me. And somebody's just kind of having some trouble figuring some things out. It could be somebody's younger. It doesn't mean they are. It could also just be literally around some emotional immaturity. Or just somebody that either has these issues with commitment, or you have been in a particular place and wanting to take it farther, you know. communication. And yeah, there's some truth and clarity coming in. Is there more? Can you see them? Is this around messages? I can't tell you that. Only you can. This is a timeless reading, Sagittarius. You are here when you are meant to be here. It's a general tarot reading. Always take what resonates and let the rest go. All the playlists are linked in the description. So, of course, Sagittarius, your Sagittarius love tarot readings, all 12 zodiac signs. You'll find all signs tarot readings, collective love readings, twin flame readings if you are on a twin flame journey, and more. So feel free to explore. And please remember, if you hear my voice, my content, my readings anywhere but here at the Tarot Closet, like this, on my verified channel, it means somebody's taking it. Thank you to those of you that have been emailing me the channel names. Please keep those coming. It really does help. The email is in the description of today's video, also on the channel, on the About Me page. Thank you, Sag. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. What else is coming in? Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Sagittarius. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Ace of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's what it is. What's taking them so long? The Six of Cups in the upright. The Empress is back. The Empress is back. It's definitely your overall energy. Timing stuff is going on here. I'll tell you what. For some of you, we could be looking at a long time, and it could even be someone, again, that there's been a long separation from, or this has been going on a long time. This past energy coming in with the Six of Cups, the Sun in Scorpio. There is reunion energy around this, and clearly there's a bond here and a connection. Somebody's definitely in this energy. Nostalgia, thinking about times together, which for some of you could be going really far back into childhood. That's not necessarily for everybody. The Empress is here. You know, this energy, again, this timing energy, the leader of all 12 zodiac signs. New beginnings. And again, it's somebody that I feel like has been taking a long time. And again, it could be like a resurfacing of somebody from the past that you were waiting on. There's definitely an energy of children or childhood here. It's going to be really specific to you what that means. The Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, you're here. It's a delay literally in the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, next level. That's definitely something that is going on here. Justice is in reverse. The Page of Wands is here. The Five of Wands. The Two of Wands, what you're waiting for, literally. Why are they taking so long? Could it have to do, for some of you, with a karmic situation? Yeah. Justice is here. It's here where their energy is quite strong, and it's in reverse. Justice is connected to the heart chakra. This is Libra energy. And, of course, Venus, the planet of love. Was there some kind of dishonesty here? Obviously, highly likely. That can also be the case with Justice. So in the partnership placement, you can literally see obstacles, Five of Wands. Saturn and Leo. And the thing is, that Ace of Pentacles next level. And then over here with Justice, so it could be a particular situation, a karmic situation. It could even be, well, we could be looking at things like legal issues too. You know, that's really specific. But there is this energy here in the Two of Wands, Mars and Aries, of waiting. You know, waiting for somebody to make a choice, which is also here. And it could be, you know, either you're going to stop doing this. It's like either me or what? Is it a person, place, or thing? Yeah. What it is really specific for you. But somebody here in this Two of Wands is kind of looking over. And here at the castle, like out on the veranda, it's a word I don't think I've ever used. Waiting for someone to make a choice and also a move. So it could be like make a move in terms of next level. And that is really definitely here because it's sort of like what is taking you so long. So it could be including that there's other things they need to figure out here in their life. Well, obviously, because that is justice. It's an 11, which is a master number, you know, and it's also a 2, decision, lack of a decision. Maybe it's saying they did something and didn't. So whatever that is, it's like waiting for that. And it can also be literal travel. And that's going to be really specific to you. It might be around marriage. Look, 4 of Wands. And it's in reverse, Venus and Aries energy. We have the Well here. And that is well, I'll talk about it in a minute. Look, the Page of Cups. The Page of Wands over here. I mean, that's the thing. Look, Ace of Wands in reverse, the delay. You know, what's taking them so long? Why are they taking so long? And then you're looking at the page, holding on to this wand, which is obviously the movement. It's fast, matters of the heart. But this page is kind of holding it back, looking at it, like studying it, trying to figure it out. Okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to make this journey. And it's right here with next level and commitment. And that's the thing, the 5 of Wands. What are those? Is it fear of commitment? Is it other people? Romantic or otherwise? Is it something in their life? Again, legally, whatever it is, you can literally see it with the next level here. And for some of you, that is around marriage. 4 of Wands, for me, can be a marriage card. And here in this reversal energy, and I just want to validate it again, it could even be that there's another situation somebody's in, really specific. But I also want to validate that there is I feel a pretty deep, emotional kind of conversation that might be going down if you're seeing each other at that event they're going to be at, you know they're going to be at, you think they're going to be at, because it's kind of this energy of somebody walking away. That it's maybe going to get kind of emotional, you know. It might even be you, because there is that energy of this person trying to figure out how to come in here, and that apathetic energy I feel around you, of just kind of arms crossed, because you've been waiting, I don't think just for communication. So you're either not talking or there's like a need to break the silence. Maybe there's a pause button. But there's definitely a weight on this person, you know? So there's this energy that when they do come over to talk or send a message, it's like, they're gonna have to warm you up. It's kind of the feeling here. So it could be that there's some questions asked and some things presented to this person, and it's kind of emotional, and maybe it's you that's walking away in terms of like that conversation. But I also feel like it's somebody who is going to kind of keep trying to talk to you. I feel like there are other people around. So if this is somewhere like in person, there's probably like other people around. They're literally talking to and trying to get some advice to figure it out. Could be that they're younger or just emotionally immature, or I don't know what happened here, but they're just needing some advice. Even if you're not seeing each other, I still have that energy. Here it is, the 8 of Wands. Communication. I still have that energy of the message or phone call. And this is a really strong validation. Mercury and your energy, Sagittarius. It's really fast. You know, again, that Mercury energy, that it could definitely be SMS, text message, social media, email, that just kind of comes, you know, out of nowhere. But could also be showing up at that event, or that they're already there. But even our horse has a lot of humility. So that there's definitely some kind of explaining to do. They're also running through the water, you know. It's pretty fast, and it's hearing from this person. It could be also that you're hearing about them from somebody else. If there's other people that are involved that are in their head or in their life, like that are just maybe not very helpful, it's almost like they're going around them, literally. The 5 of Wands here and our 8 of Wands riding really fast by on their horse. It's sort of like, yeah, because they're stressing about this. I don't know why they're stressing about it, if it's something they've heard or seen or something maybe you've even said. Perhaps there's an ultimatum. It's like judgment energy. But they're kind of going around whoever's keeping them from saying what they want to say. Whether it's people in their lives or it's people at an event or there's, whatever. People in both of your lives. The King of Wands, literally, look, getting out of this Page of Wands energy and getting into the King of Wands energy and making the move. It's a bold energy. It's a courageous energy. It's the King of Wands. I do want to validate, it's like, yeah, okay, I'm doing this. So if there's other people, it's like nobody can talk them out of it. But I want to validate that it could be also that somebody kind of comes to test the waters, or you've heard something from someone because they're trying to, get some information. It's sort of like this king sending in our 8 of Wands, something that you're going to be hearing about them. But the decision, the choice you've been waiting for them to make, the move. I mean, look, we have the High Priestess here. High Priestess and the Empress. So before I go into this, I just want to validate that if there is some kind of third-party energy, divine feminine energy specifically, which is also a validation that it's specific. It's going to be not for everybody, but if there is, it is here. I want to validate that around timing and possibly around a karmic situation or somebody that needs to complete a legal contract, whatever. But the 2 of Wands energy of waiting for someone to make a choice and the High Priestess, I mean, that's what that is. And it's an intuitive one at that. It's just, trusting and moving toward and like, clear vision, awareness, third eye chakra kind of energy here. And we saw that in the moon. And that's the thing about that moon energy that was coming in reverse Sag, is that's the subconscious energy. And it's also around this person and what's being revealed to them. Clarity and the truth here. And this energy of wanting to talk to you. So they're getting some clarity and some truth that they've also been hiding from themselves. And you've been waiting on this person, I don't know, maybe it's been a really long time. And this is like a resurfacing, but it's like this is why they're taking so long kind of energy. That they're getting all kinds of information, downloads, listening, and they're definitely bringing that to you. Whether it's like initially other people that are bringing it in, eventually it's a conversation with them. The Hierophant is here. Yeah, look. And here's our High Priestess. This is definitely what's been taking them so long around the commitment. There's a conversation around it, and it's also here. The divine feminine energy of our High Priestess, and the High Priestess counterpart, the Hierophant, divine masculine energy. Taurus. This is a card of commitments, contracts, relationships, partnerships. Slow moving, that's what this has been, but long-term energy. So whether it's like waiting for them to make a really big decision in their life or finalize something, or that big decision toward moving in or marriage, it's just been long. It's like, come on already. And this is an energy of balance, both around them as they come in here intuitively having made, I guess you could say, a decision. But it's also telling me that you're both here. And it's not about gender. It's not about gender. I also want to validate a couple of things that, yeah, things have been slow moving and there's some kind of pause or something that's been going on for some of you. It's been a while. But that there could be that third party energy, whether it's around family of origin that have all these expectations that are in their life or just in their head. That's also an energy that can be here around the Hierophant, you know, like, for example, somebody that would, and it could be really going either way between either of you, that wouldn't move in before marriage or feel like things have to be lined up a certain way. And this is not about gender, by the way. The Chariot is here. The Five of Cups is in reverse. And the Four of Swords. Okay. Here's the thing. This is where things are here, I feel, in this energy today. The Four of Swords, Jupiter and Libra. It is like a pause button. And it could be that there is like a separation just even for days, weeks. We could be looking at months or years for some of you. Should this be like a resurfacing of someone that clearly it's not just like, oh, what do you want? It's not that kind of energy. This is someone that you waited on, that you've expected. Nonetheless, whether you're fully in no contact or there's a pause button, just need to break the silence, that's kind of where this is. The sword is literally going into the lotus flower, which of course is a very healing energy. It's also telling me that, yeah, something's been going on in that Three of Swords. And I just want to validate, should it be around somebody else's contract, this need to complete something legally with another person, something involving that, it is also here, you know, and it does connect with Justice in reverse. And even in our Five of Cups energy here in reverse, because there's an apology. This is somebody that is also making an apology. It's really clear. It's also coming here, as you can see, with the Chariot. But they're apologizing for this. So I don't know what that's about. Kind of like why things are here. What is the delay? Why are they taking so long? What exactly is that? You know what that is. That's what the apology is around. And we saw that coming in with the Four of Cups. The cup coming in. So we know there's more, that there's an apology in there. There's a conversation in there. And the possibilities here of where are we going from here. I mean, it's time. It's like, and it's this energy of, again, why have they been taking so long? This is why. It's coming in for you. The Five of Cups, Mars and Scorpio energy. And as you can see, there are the two here. And we saw them in the upright within that Four of Cups of the feelings that are here and what you're waiting for, perhaps. And that's a validation of some kind of discord or, again, pause button, maybe separation, whatever. And the Three Cups here are kind of knocked over around communication that may have already happened. I kind of feel like some of it has. It's like things that were said and things that weren't said. But it's also a really strong validation here around this emotional conversation. So that's one thing in terms of the wait. Our Two of Wands, the choice you're waiting for them to make. The High Priestess, and it could even be between people or things. I mean, I think that's probably clear for a lot of you. But that's what's coming with the Chariot. And obviously, yeah, around the communication, but there's more here. The Moon in Cancer energy. And you go into the Chariot when you get out of the Lover's card. Somebody's making some kind of move here that's already making the move, is already changing things. And it could be, again, that there's a literal journey here, like that somebody's traveling. For me, it's a lot more about the move they're making. And although I think travel is definitely here for some of you. And it's around, again, the communication and the apology as well. Eight of Wands here. Five of Cups in reverse. It is a sincere apology. There is an opening up emotionally, like an emotional availability, a speaking the truth energy. There's a lot of Gaia energy. Our Empress, having come back in here again, wants to stay here. The Sphinx here, you know, that this is the thing. For me, they're representing challenges and obstacles, and you would need to answer the riddle to get the chariot moving. And that's what's going on here. The challenges and the obstacles, you can literally see them in the Five of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, and you see them like getting away. So if it's people, or if it's somebody else's idea of what they should be doing, whatever, or maybe their own within that next level, it's like they're moving past that. And there's a conversation here around everything, including the apology, but why it's been taking so long, and what's the next step. I want to bring in some oracle. I'm not reading it in reverse. Let's see if there is any clarity, validation, new insight. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see. For Sagittarius, please show us the cards. Aho. Yeah, look. Balance. The yin yang energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy here within justice. Getting into balance. And this is the thing. Okay, it's an elephant, which can be connected to family, really actually strongly connected to family energy, but also obstacles. And an elephant, of course, is a Taurus. You know, the pentacle energy just around that earth energy, around commitment, but getting that into balance. So whether it's around other people or this person's idea of it, whatever that is, and getting in balance them so that you can even have this conversation about the possibilities and where you're going from here. Getting the connection in balance. And just here, even in this oracle today, with around like, it's like a letter, there's writing, some of it there might be distance, you know, there's a kind of like a stamp kind of energy. It almost looks like a cup that they're standing on, really full. And that's the thing about this well. The well is, you know, full of water, emotional energy. And it's going really deep, but you also have to kind of like, you know, you have to lower it down, and it can be a little bit complicated to try to fill it up. You have to work for it, you know, to bring that water to the surface. That's the emotion. Hello. That's what the camera does. It ends at a certain point, but you didn't miss anything. As I was saying, you know, you're working at lowering that bucket and then bringing that emotion, that water to the surface, to drink it, to clean with it, whatever. The divine energy, the energy of the water, of course, the emotions and the feelings. So like, it might be or have been hard to get them out of someone. It could even be you, but it really is this energy of, it's going to bring up a lot of stuff. You know, there's this conversation does feel emotional, and it does feel like there is again, a movement here between the two of you and a decision. It's very much Lover's card energy for me in terms of where are we, going from here. The spiritual connection is very clear to me, and some of you have known each other for a long time, and some of you have not. And I want to say, and there just is an energy of the soul connection energy of like feeling like you've known each other for a long time. In the bottom of the deck, communication. Birds on a wire, 3 of them. Messengers, timing. Again, look, writing, post stamp. So for some of you, there might be a distance. All the elements are here within this as well. as I put it down on well, you know, again, that emotional energy. So manifestation, transition, gift, and guide. It's a hand coming out of the water. There's writing on it. There is a box. What is in there? Could be a literal gift, but it's really more about the conversation, I feel like. The butterflies around it, transformational. You can see it's kind of like, I don't know, kicking something up. It looks like there's some wings here. Timing, energy. This is really, for me, more about the conversation, but there could literally be, also, I just want to validate if this is around, if there's something around a wedding, like being there or seeing each other, or there's even, there has been one, it's almost like seeing that, you know, I'm kind of seeing that there might be, that there's some gifts around. But this guiding energy, this is both, I feel like, around this person. So I just want to tell you that an owl is Scorpio zodiac wise, and they can hold back some emotions. Obviously very wise, can see things we can't, guardian of the night. Look at all the information. It's like the downloads that we've been talking about. It's here. There's a labyrinth. Being guided through that. There's a lot of information here coming in. Just even with the numbers, deducing to a 1, a new cycle, an 11, a new beginning, also then putting us into 111, into this energy of trusting your intuition and somebody's intentions, their true intentions, you know. Intuitive energy is really strong here. And this 7 here as well, this energy of reflecting on the past, the current situation, the possibilities, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. And then here, coming here, ultimately deducing to a 5, which is around change. It's around, I would say, getting out of the conflict that's here, the conflicting energy, and also the 5th chakra. The throat chakra, clear communication. So this intuitive energy of the direction with this person, but also just around this communication. Look, here it is again. There's like a love letter, and there's a little heart here. This transition energy. It also connects me to the 6 of Swords, that it's like it's time for this communication. And clearly this intuitive energy around you, and a decision for yourself, because you've clearly, it's really obvious in this reading today, should this be your reading, that you've been waiting on this person. Just even look where the 2 of Wands, where our major arcana, bigger picture is, the Chariot, right in between the 2 of Wands and this 8 of Wands energy, this person riding in on their horse here with information. It's like delayed, and now it's like getting out of that delay, literally waiting for the horse, looking down here. And a validation of it with our bigger picture, the Chariot, and the Empress here, coming in honest, coming in wanting to tell you these things. And again, where are you going from here? I can't tell you. You have free will. Your person has free will. Everyone does. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. The future is not fixed. Our last oracle here, manifestation, connecting me right to the Magician, Gemini, and Virgo. So getting focused, turning visions into reality. That's what it is. It's like manifesting it, making it happen by doing it, you know. Also connecting, of course, with the law of attraction energy of what you're actually doing, not just sitting there. And I don't mean you, I just mean in general, you know, wanting something. And of course, we can see sitting here in a lotus flower, a lot of healing energy, but somebody taking this inspired action quite literally, changing this cycle, for sure, getting into a new cycle energy here. And this Magician energy, you know, access to all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire. Like, so having everything to have this conversation finally because this is somebody who's listening to themselves. I don't know why they weren't, and it could be that it's connected to other people, circumstances, whatever, but they are. All the tools, you know. Yes, I am thinking of you. I'm so sorry. I mean, right here with our Five of Cups in reverse. I'll make things right. I want to hear your voice, so that's going to be really specific for some of you. I still love you. That's also been extremely clear. That was coming in our Four of Cups today already. And I regret how I left things. It is definitely kind of like this in between, because you've been waiting on this person. You know, this is why it's taking so long. But here it comes. There is so much left unsaid. The universe brought us together right here with the guide. You know, sort of guiding you back together energy. I'm trying to get over my fear. That's right here with the King of Wands, which is connecting directly with the Hierophant, or a card of commitments. Who or whatever else it's involving, that's ultimately what it's like coming down to. The bottom of the deck, so much regret. I'm so sorry, I'll make things right. So I don't know what that's about, but it's obviously here. I made so many mistakes and I'll make things right. Do you miss me the way that I miss you? So that's really specific. Love notes. Let's look at our pink one here. I wished on a star tonight. Look what is here on our Hierophant today. I still love you. Yeah, that's pretty clear energy there, Sagittarius. I took you for granted and I'm so sorry. I made so many mistakes. I'll make things right. Do you miss me too? So asking again. I think of you every day. I spy on you. So that's really specific in terms of from where. You know, is it social media? Is it asking people about you? Are you in the same town? Are you not? Are you in different places altogether? Maybe even across the ocean? That's really specific. But that's definitely Page of Swords energy. I reread our messages. That's the Six of Cups energy here. It's kind of somewhere here. Looking at their phone. Maybe social media, whatever. Just looking at messages, pictures. As I say that, I stare into your eyes in photos. Such a clear energy. Your last channeled love message from your person, message from their higher self, Sagittarius. Please forgive me. So that's also been here, you know. It's not just about that, but there is an apology here too. What it's about, I think you probably know. Beautiful Sagittarius, that is your reading today. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I'm sending you love always, and look forward to seeing you at another love reading soon.